Hello everybody and welcome back to Charwell. So today we're going to be doing two different jobs. To begin with, we're going to be working with the conveyor belts, and then we're going to do some poplar harvesting. We have to sell the silage first, so that is the conveyor belt work, because we actually don't have any poplars ready to harvest. They're going to be soon, very soon, hopefully in the next in-game day. But as we pass the time, we can make some more money by selling the silage. So we never did figure out how to use the BGA. For some reason we can't seem to be able to use it. There must be a way of doing it. But yeah, we're quite happy with selling it over at the, I think it's called the bale sell point. So yeah, it's fine. We're making still a fairly decent amount of money. So what we're doing is we're heading over to the store. One of us is going to take the small conveyor belt, the other will take the big conveyor belt. We can then connect them together and start loading the lorry. It's going to be the best way of doing it, because that's like 80... No, wait. We found out, didn't we, in the previous episode. It's like 79,000 litres. But even so, still very good. And I suppose we could also use our small tipping trailer as well. Right. So, yeah, it's a shame we can't take both the conveyor belts at the same time. Luckily, we don't have to mess around with the conveyor extender, because it is just literally right next to the pit. We'd have to take it all the way to a processor or a hopper or anything. It's just going to be into the trailer. So, belt systems, then we need this one. We'll go for something a bit more different, I suppose we could say. Well, pink would be very different. Yeah, we'll just... I'll close my eyes, okay. Obviously I can't prove this, but I'm going to close my eyes and then just click randomly. Here we go. Oh. Okay, well that was a fairly... That's like the standard colour, maybe a slight shade difference. Anyway, there we go then. We'll go for Fendt red. Yes, out of all those different colours, and I clicked just another shade of red. That one has to be red. I tried to make it fun. It didn't really work. Which one should I take? I suppose either. They both need to go, so I'll take the little one. And Chainsaw can have the bigger one. Makes sense, because he's got the larger tractor. Did I turn traffic off? It would have been a wise idea if I did do. However, it sort of makes it feel a bit more dead if you don't have traffic, so we will put traffic back on again, just for now. Anyway, when we do the poplar harvesting, it'll be much brighter, because it will be a new day. It'll probably be about 10 AM or something, 11 AM. And I think we're probably going to have to do it over a couple of episodes, because it's just a huge field for poplars. But if you missed the previous episode, you won't have heard that we bought the new farm. Sadly, we can't really be there today, because there's nothing really to do there at the moment. We do have a couple of fields to harvest. The potato field is going to be coming up very soon. But really today, it's all about silage and poplars. I took a turning right. I don't know if I went the right way. I've probably messed up here. Actually, no. This might end up in the right place. Oh, it is good. I tend to go wrong. So, to begin with, let's get that cover removed. There we go. And yeah, there should be a fairly decent amount of money's worth of silage here. Just pop it there, should be good. Now, we need to go and get the trailer. So I think, whilst Chainsaw is connecting the other one to it, I'll go and get the lorry. And then we'll be ready to go straight away. Right, so it's currently got the bale trailer, but the other trailer should be here. Yep, there it is. Yes, because we now do have the new farm, we have more storage spaces, so we can slowly, gradually transfer some of these machines across to the farm. There we go. Will I make the turn? I doubt it. No, that's asking for trouble. No, that's never going to work, is it? Oh no, 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 so close. There we go. Right, okay. Yeah, shame it is as dark as it is, but it is actually, it's only 20 past 5. It shouldn't be that dark. Yes, like I said, we can get another trailer as well. But there's trailer load number 1. It's actually a really good system. It can be a one-way as well. It needs to be switched on. There we go. Right, okay, good. Nice. Okay, so that's that working. There is a chainsaw on top of it. I think the best thing to do now is to go and connect the small trailer to the fastest tractor that we have. Is probably this Massey Ferguson here, actually. Yeah, it will take a while. It doesn't have to all be sold today, I suppose, but anyway, we'll get the other trailer anyway. A queue for the conveyor belts. We used to use the BIOMASS bucket, well we still do, because it is just so easy, but unfortunately on this series we don't actually have a telehandler yet. You can get an adapter so that you can fit telehandler attachments to a front loader, for example, but yeah, it's currently not enabled. We haven't got it enabled, and I think really it's not really worth it now because we've already got the conveyor belt system going. With this here and a tractor trying to scoop it up, it would be pretty tight. So that is 35%. Try and spread it about a bit. There actually isn't that much here. 188,000 litres left. It's not bad, but it would still won't take too long to sell. The slowest thing is going to be scooping it up. Still, it's one of those things that you can just leave going in the background. At least we have a nice cab to sit in. Oh, this is luxurious. V8. And that is a fiery sunset. Oh, better correct that. That was a fiery sunset. And that is a full moon. Yes, I'm trying to pass the time here. 75% full. We'll put the last piece at the back of the trailer. We'll keep it nice and even. Don't want to be tipping it over. Yeah, that looks good. They are very good trailers. They're the Optiliners, if you're interested. Okay, here's Chainsaw. He has just started another job. In the meantime, bit of cultivating in one of our new fields, is it? Oh no, that's one which we harvested recently. That must be so close. Well, there we go, that's trailer load number 1, and now it's for me. This won't take very long. Just a small trailer. I've just checked the prices, and the usual bale sell point is the best price, although it is sadly just decreasing a bit. But we're already 30%. That's 90%. So, we'll head off, and hopefully when we get back it will be morning. Right, it's not going to be impressive. Far from it. It's just extra money. And hopefully very soon those poplars are going to be ready, because we're going to do poplar bales instead of just wood chips. Yeah, 5,000. That's terrible. You see, somebody might have mentioned how to use the BGA on this map, but I've never understood how to, because it's not a place that you can buy. Anyway, yeah, we'll head back and we'll finish emptying the silage pit. Right. So I think I calculated it to be just a bit more than what we have here. So probably another small load from the articulated lorry there. But that gives me time to set up the bio balers. Now we're going to have 2 of these. They have a 200 horsepower requirement, so that isn't an issue. We do have that power. The Massey Ferguson and the John Deere both are. I think those are the two. Okay, so yeah, that's what we'll be using. The field is now ready, as you can see. So, we can begin. If only we had finished the silage. Gonna have to jump cut, I think. Well, we'll leave it to it. Just leave it filling. I can at least bring the balers back with this tractor. So that's what I'll do. I'll very quickly go and rent 2 of the balers, drop them off at the field, and then when we're ready with the other 2 tractors, we can take them across. Okay, so there we go, we've just sold that last load there for not very much, £26,000. I think it's time to move on to the poplars, very important. So we'll jump into the Massey Ferguson, go and attach it to the other baler, and we will begin. I think chainsaw's already started. But there's plenty to get through. It is a huge job. So I'll just leave that there to fill up. And that should, I would imagine, empty the whole silage pit. Yep, definitely. Here is our tractor. Let's begin. Now I think the last time I did this was on Lone Oak, if I'm not mistaken. So that will have been a while ago. That's probably not even... Oh no, it was just about this year, wasn't it? Was it not? End of 2019. Something like that. Probably November time, that's a guess. So yeah, basically it has been a while since we've done this, unless I'm mistaken. Maybe we did do it more recently, but I don't think we did we? Oh no, I can't think. I don't know. Let me know. If you ever hear any strange sounds in my videos, it is the brake pedal. I did mention it on my Purbeck Valley Farm video. It makes an interesting squeaking sound. Now, without a doubt, this is going to be challenging, because we have planted right up to the boundaries. So, to begin with at least, there's going to be a bit of driving through the other poplars, but eventually it's going to be alright. And actually you can drive over them. That is one way of doing it, but you tend to have the bumper thing on front. So I think that is actually how we'll start. You can increase the capacity. I don't know if we're going to. I'll ask chainsaw. Yeah, we're going to keep it at 4K because it's actually not filling up that fast. It's not like when you're doing straw or hay. But that is our first bale. So, yeah, you just unload it like a normal baler. There we go. It's impressive. Well, it's actually smaller than a standard bale, but even so. The fact that we are baling trees has just always been amazing to think. It's a very interesting feature, and you can see videos of this being done in real life. Although, yes, the poplar doesn't enter the cab like that in real life. It must be said. Ugh. That's why you have the bumper thing on the front to sort of push it over first. But I am going to offset it, just making a bit of a clearing to begin with. But yeah, I think you probably have seen this before unless you're new to FS. So there's not really much more to explain. Let's just stick it on a time lapse and continue. It should be good. Oh, I just need to remember how to offset it. It shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, enjoy. There's plenty to go at.
were cruel enough to do it. Now I feel so stupid. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day of every month. Wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left all over when those dusty shells. Can't forgive myself for losing you. For losing you. For losing you.
Okay, well that is pretty much everything was chainsaw planted, harvested. I've just got to drop this bale here. We have managed to get quite a few bales, and because wood chips now worth a lot of money in our save game, and not in yours unless you've adjusted the price, it means that this is actually going to be really worthwhile. In fact, much more worthwhile than doing silage, which is weird because, well, it's all to do with the place that we're selling it, but also because of the adjustment in price of the wood chips. So it's definitely worth doing that, because otherwise it would never be worth doing this. The wood chip baler and also the planters and stuff, it would come to so much money that with the base game price that you get for wood chips, you would never really make a profit. You might make a small one, but it wouldn't really be worth the time. So once this piece here is done, that is all of Chainsaw's bit done. And then it's the bit which I planted. No, don't miss bits. I do find it easier to do this though than baling straw. I suppose because it's a much taller crop, you can actually really see where it is. You can't really go wrong. And a few misbits over here. I don't know what happened. But anyway, yeah, all that's done at a slightly different angle, as you can see. I don't know who did. I think Chainsaw probably did plant more, just about, because I was busy carting around, moving the pallets around and stuff. But that's not a bad start. Okay, I've just dropped another bale. I'm just tidying up. So yeah, what we're going to do is in the next episode we're going to finish off. We are way beyond halfway, so just a small, well, not really a small section, it's still quite a bit of work, but a smaller section over there. And then we're going to load everything up and get it all hopefully on one trailer, and then see how much we can make. We'll be able to see it in one big figure. But yeah, they're interesting things. Well, they're sort of like bales. Interesting bales. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.